Alright, boom. Today we are checking out a video called Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. It's a Minecraft video, so I'm not really sure what to expect from this, but if you guys have any suggestions for me to watch, leave them in the comments down below. I didn't really feel like watching a TV show or a movie today, so we're gonna watch this instead, which yeah. Anyway, I'll leave the original video down below. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, let's go.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the cross.
Yeah, you see, now me personally, this sounds like horror, and I'm already kind of a little bit maybe scared. I would probably just turn off the game.
Crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. Turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers.
I'm guessing that's, would that be coordinates? I don't, maybe not, I don't know.
And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge. But
yeah, 100%. Unless someone jumped in your world and built it and then left the puzzle for you. So, you know what I mean? Unless this is like a private world.
Explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling.
Oh no, the continuous page at the crossroads don't turn left. It's continuous for what? For like 2 more extra pages.
But the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And
I was thinking because I don't really know coordinate numbers, so okay, that rules that out then. Okay, cool.
In fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite. Because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks.
What the hell? What?
And this time, there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than 1, you get a string. A string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link, that when you enter, takes you to a folder. And this
footage 1, footage 2
where the
info.
true mystery begins.
What?
The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist.
You said the name of the title.
Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a
An
player
hour
in the
long.
exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items.
I also love the way it went into like a full screen mode. Like instead of him clicking in the video, it turned into, you know what I mean? Anyway, sorry.
Last time.
That's really good idea.
Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did see a book in his inventory, so it could be that.
Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this. Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring until he stops and sees this.
What? What?
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag.
That in a cave is kind of crazy, especially because he seems quite low down as well. I'm going to shut my door because I'm not going to, I'm getting kind of scared. I think it's like the paranormal in me is like making me like kind of, it making me kind of like, I don't know, it's the music and the tension and everything's kind of just making me a bit nervous. So, I'm not even trying to be dramatic. I can't even lie. I'm really not trying to be dramatic, but I'm yeah, all right, cool. Sorry.
Because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner.
I was gonna say, isn't there sometimes, no, but it's not, I don't know if it's moth, but you know when you find like a mob spawner, again, I am not the most insightful when it comes to Minecraft, I can't even lie to you, but isn't there some sort of, or is it more like a stone? Because I don't know.
Of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's
right,
only when he heads back down the cave does he see it.
He still went deeper?
Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree
so
unlike
weird.
any other
Why
oak
is
tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree.
Okay, yeah, sure. But
And he does,
it's just a normal
with
tree,
no
right?
problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and...
I don't like that I could only hear that on the left side of my ear, of my ear. And I couldn't hear it from the right. The doom doom. Sorry, again.
Larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs and even more trees and even more moss. He pauses
why
to
is this
talk at one
underground?
point, but instead of commenting on the
It's
trees,
weird.
he brings
We've
up
only
something
seen...
else. It's weird. We've only seen stone. And I guess he's right. The walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here.
No, that's actually quite a good point, actually. No, he's actually making a really good point because you're at least see something like what redstone. I don't know if you can see lapis lazuli or coal. You'll definitely see some coal. So unless this is man-made, no, probably not man-made. But unless whoever's done this or whoever's, because it has someone that would have had to have done this, and maybe they just dig up all the sort of ore that you could find.
At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger with the trees growing bigger and bigger.
What the hell?
Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
The fact that he does not have his sword out, I know he has the lights out to set the light, but me personally, I'm switching to my sword every time. Just in case something comes at me. You know? But who buys a computer from a storage box and then uses it? You know what I mean? And then jumps on the mic. Anyway, all right. What the hell? What the
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room
that
is a
looks
giant
phenomenal.
cave of green with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall.
But this is what I mean. Could that be man-made? Or because that's like I said, that's not natural. But the thing is, you're in survival mode. So how could you know what I mean? How could you do?
The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom.
Yeah,
he looks
smart. Do you
around
think I'm
in
food?
awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees, made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world?
Yeah.
Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel.
Yeah, you have to.
Finally,
You've come, listen, I would have probably turned back from time, but you've already pushed through, so you might as well carry on.
Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way.
Is it not?
Until this happens.
What?
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking.
Wait, what?
Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off.
I am? Like, what do you mean?
And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in the...
Oh! Nah, why is this spider not running? Why is your sword not out?
I'm not scared of a game.
Why is his sword not out? What? 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 Are you gonna go up? No, I'm not gonna. Never in my days would I thought I'd be scared of Minecraft. I don't like this video. No, I don't like this video.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared, but I felt compelled. I've never felt like that in my life.
Yeah, this one was scared.
What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage
That's what I'm saying. Who buys something from that and then jumps in and plays Minecraft? Like, you know what I mean?
So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not. But the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder.
There's something else, right?
There's also this
info.
PDF.
Yeah.
And opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems...
Yes. Of course that's strange. Like, what the...
okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories?
Yeah.
Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening...
I did notice that as well, but I kind of just thought like the person done this video would have done that. I can't lie, I thought maybe he just didn't want the guy's name to be out there, so he censored the name, because obviously you know what I mean, you don't know
in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting narrower and narrower with no end in sight. Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it.
What's that?
The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
Yeah, smart.
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally...
Like, bro's got no armor. He's got nothing. He's got a stone. Is that stone? Good lord.
The dice. The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left.
Right, okay.
The tunnel continues.
Oh, doors can make oxygen, like airport. Oh, that's okay. That's why he's held the door. That's smart.
And narrower. And narrower. Until finally...
Is that an exit?
He finds himself in the oasis. Avery looks around the room, strangely almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses.
Are we just stuck? The only place we can go is...
snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that, but I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple: set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know?
Yeah, how does he know? Yeah, what made you think you were being followed? Where did you get the indication that you was being followed? Yeah, cool. I know you had the whispers, and I know we saw the light, but when did you realize? When did you know what I mean?
Following him. Sure, those torches turned off.
Exactly.
Yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him.
Yeah.
Stopping just a fraction of a second.
Why did you never turn around? Do you know what I mean, though? Why would you not? Why What?
Too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing.
And how is that I mean, that's just my Minecraft, but how is that a trap?
Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened.
Right.
But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set. Now, it's time to explore.
Why would you type that though? Especially if you think you're not in this world. Oh, to lure whoever's... Yeah. That makes sense. This is so weird. Oh my god, and kind of scary. Has this probably even got enough food?
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same
even
strange
the trees have the
Everywhere
same
he looks, there's nothing.
Sort of pattern to them as well.
Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
So he has seen them.
What? Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one. But it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording.
But he never went up to them. He just noticed them and carried on.
Though he gave no indication at the time.
Yeah, that's so weird. I feel like any of us would have just went up to the sign and been, oh, what does it say anything?
Notice them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank,
Oh,
so
right, okay.
I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied, and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you
I'm not gonna lie, this one is too smart. I would have not thought of that.
With the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius.
Okay,
But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What?
What? How do you know this?
How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Wait, explain that again?
This block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Did I pause? No, I didn't.
Maybe I am scared.
Yeah, brother, I'm scared too. I ain't even in the game. Well, you know, I'm glad I'm watching this in the day with the sun out though. why has he got this music playing? It's definitely copyrighted.
So many crimes, and I was pretty sure of myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody else. Baby, I'm home again.
Oh. Oh, we're back here?
Avery walks through a tunnel. A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze. And slowly but surely, dead
lost.
end after dead end, Avery navigates through it.
To be somebody else, it's alright. Baby, here I am. I was lost. Now I'm found again. It's alright. Baby, here I am. It's alright.
Okay, but he's smart. He's setting blocks up and... Okay, yeah. I'm guessing...
Avery is clearly smart.
Yeah,
Smart enough to
right!
set a trap and smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is that's following him, it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery.
Somewhere,
But to
right?
what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought.
Guessing that's the... we have the second one then.
From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into
I mean,
a
should
cipher
it?
decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And then...
How? How, Avery? How? Avery, how?
Gets it.
How?
Okay, I guess it was solvable.
Good
Avery
poem.
says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to...
I know, who's this Avery brother? Like, what was he doing before playing Minecraft? Like, what do you mean ciphers? Like, who? Okay.
Make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock. But instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more... how do I put this? Efficient.
Just break it down. Unfortunately for you. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, right?
And with that, he's... Wait. Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because
2
the
different
player
people?
we've been watching this entire
It's not
time
Avery.
isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document?
Hold
and if
up.
it's not Avery, then who is this other person, and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching.
Hold up. Hey, what?
Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
That looks terrifying. That app. Is that like a statue in the middle? Is that like what they're worshipping? Spider means there's no one here. That spider always gives me that sort of like abandoned sort of village. You know what I mean? Yeah. Holes through the thing, so maybe. Yeah, nothing in the chest. Also, fountain. There is a bed there, so oh, I think you're peaceful, so you're fine actually. No loot or anything. This is so strange. That would not be my first thought. I can't even lie. But to be fair, we've realized that this guy is pretty intelligent, so that would not be my first thought to break into the statue. Then again, though, it does kind of make the most sense as well. And you go down, right?
It's empty. This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned, if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord
Not gonna lie, I did not really notice that.
looks, he can't find anything of interest, no lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there.
Unless it's underneath, unless you go
the
down?
final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following
haven't even got
him?
an answer!
I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
So you build up to get a better vantage point to look around. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything? What? Oh, how the hell? Yeah, okay. He said, you know what? I don't even need this word. Let's just jump on the boat. Yeah, smart. So a little building built into the wall. No, it's a kind of like a church. Kind of, you know what I mean? It's kind of giving church. But again, looks abandoned though. No, I don't know if it's giving church anymore. Have you looked downstairs yet? Have you? Okay. Kind of just feels like another dead end. It doesn't look like there's anything here. Chest, skeleton head, bookshelves. Read the book.
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better.
Wait, what? What do you...
He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for.
Blank.
I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask. But please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Brother, we're not like we're going to listen to you when we've gone this far. We better lock in and go further forward. What is that? The skeleton head. Okay. Nah, what was that? Oh my god, there's a door. Why is the guy not commentating? Why is he not speaking anymore? Get your sword out. Oh my god, another tunnel. At least block the entrance. He's hesitating. Oh, do you know what? That didn't look as far as I thought it was. I mean, you've been going left this whole time. Do you just bust a right? Oh, good. What? Yeah, I guess he's continuing going left. Oh, I don't like this. Is that black or is that just... That must be, no, that must be wool. That must be wool. That must be like black wool. No, it's not. What the hell? Can you walk on it? Ink sac. He's giving me too much suspense. It's actually getting on my nerves. Is it a dead end? Oh, I guess the whole wall's just probably covered in insect. Oh. That. What the f... Just go towards it. I just don't like he has no weapons out. Why has he blocked the screen? Why has he blocked the screen? Commentator! Commentate! Why has he blocked the screen? Oh! What the hell did you see? Now we're seeing coal, we're seeing water. This is just like a normal cave. You have a pickaxe though.
There's no escaping. There's no escaping.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left.
He
At the
read the book
crossroads,
in there.
Don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world.
What did you see?
It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord
What
in this
did you
footage?
see?
And most importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there. That was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding.
And who
A
was
king?
after
What does
you
that even
then?
mean? I don't know
Or
what
who
to
was
tell
following
but
you?
I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see.
Why would
But
it say
how?
Avery, but,
How
like-
would he possibly know that Avery would
That's
find
what I'm
this world? There's no way
saying!
for him to know who Avery even
Right!
is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
All right, where's the part 2? Where's the part 2? There's got to be a part 2 because there's no way there's no part 2. I know, this was phenomenal. Part 2, watch another. Destroying the world that doesn't exist. I'm guessing that's the part 2. It could only... without destroying the things, 2 hours? God damn. Nah, but I kind of want to watch that though. I can't even lie. What the yeah, that was phenomenal. Destroying the world that doesn't exist was out only a month ago. And in a month, it's got 17 million views. Oh my goodness. All right. I think we're gonna have to watch that. I can't even lie. Yeah, no, that was spectacular. That was really spectacular. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe to become a Don today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.